My scary airplane story. Is it real? April 28th, 2004. Me and my parents was on this plane. We was on our way to Florida. So, when we was on the plane, the pilot kept on saying, "Don't forget to put your seatbelts on." Like, he said it 5 times when everybody had their seatbelts on. So I'm thinking an accident happened in this plane. So I wasn't that scared at then. But then, it happened. The plane was shaking. The pilot said, "Keep on." He never stopped saying, "Keep your seatbelts on. Put your seatbelts on. Put your seatbelts on. Put your seatbelts on. Keep them shut. And don't forget, we will be at Florida in 3 hours." I was thinking, why 3 hours? Are we that far away from Florida? So, I fell asleep. I fell asleep about 5 or 2 minutes. And my parents keep on saying, "Wake up, wake up, wake up." I was like, what happened? Why? And when I woke up, the plane was shaking. And our seatbelts was struggling to stay on. The pilot said it again. I think you know what he said by now. Put your seatbelts on. So, I put my seatbelt on all the way tight until it couldn't be tight enough. So, I was scared, really scared. My mom and dad was scared too. So, yeah, we was, I think, at Georgia. So we was at Georgia, and I fell asleep again for like a minute or so. And I woke up from a man arguing in the plane, saying, "Are we gonna crash? We are doomed." So he just said, "You know what? I'm ending my life in this plane." So he ended his life in the plane. He opened the exit door. There was a whole bunch of wind. He was just about to land. And a whole bunch of people saying, wait, don't kill yourself. Wait, we're almost here." And then he wasn't listening. And he just jumped off the plane. We wasn't that far from the ground. And you know those little jets, the little spinning things? So he jumped off. The plane was shaking. I made sure my seatbelt was tight. And he died. So I was crying really, really bad. Everybody was like freaking out. So when we landed, it was really dark outside. It was about like 1 or 2 o'clock. And they said it was about 3 hours, and it was already night, like 12 o'clock in the morning. So we walked off the plane. We was on our way to our car. When we got to our car, my dad said, "Wait, I forgot my keys. Let me go see where they're at." So me and my mom waited in the car. I wasn't that scared anymore. I was like, I'm finally off this plane. So I'd rather just go to my house and just take a long sleep to forget about it all. And then about like 1 hour or 2 passed. So when 1 hour or 2 passed it, I was kind of scared. I was like, "Mom, where's Dad?" And she wasn't responding. And I was like, "Mom, where's Dad?" I kept saying it like 5 times. And I checked. and she was dead. So I was crying. I called my dad, and he didn't answer. So I was trying to open the door, and the door was locked. It had safety child lock on it. So I went to go unlock the door. I ran to the airport, and there was police blocking the door. It was closed by then. I was freaking out. I tried calling an Uber, a taxi. At that time, I was like about 5. And I didn't know how to do that. So I waited. I called the police because I know what 911 is about like 5. I think everybody does. So when I done that, when I called the police, I was like, "Hello, please, can you come at this airport and pick me up?" And then nobody was responding, neither the police. And I was crying really, really bad. And I was saying to myself, "Memphis, keep it together, don't worry. It's probably a dream." And I was slapping myself really hard. When I slapped myself, it didn't work. I punched myself, I woke up. I was still on the plane. That's my story. Is it real? Don't forget to like and subscribe.